Marvel Legends, Marvel Knights, Mindless One Build-A-Figure Wave, Lady Bullseye. Let's get it. What is good, my peeps? It's the Ruckus back at you again with another action figure review. This time, Marvel Legends, as we go through our run on the Marvel Knights wave, otherwise known as the Mindless One Build-A-Figure wave. Next up, you see it before you, Lady Bullseye. An assassin, definitely very versed in the art of, we'll call it deletion, and inspired by the one and only Bullseye himself. You see the packaging, the return of the window packaging, so you can see everything that she comes with. And surprisingly, for a Hasbro Legend, she comes with a decent amount of accessories, as you can see there. And of course, she has the largest piece or pieces for putting the Mindless One together. And that is what we will be doing when we get all of those pieces together. We have got the Daredevil logo at the top, as she is part of his Rogues Gallery. And we've got some very nice artwork there on the sides. It's repeated on both sides. And in the rear of the packaging, you see more of that artwork. And you see the sketch of the Mindless One and the 7 figures in this wave, 6 of which are required to build the Mindless One. Daredevil, who we led this whole line off with, does not come with a Build-A-Figure piece. So if you're not into that figure, you don't have to get it. Though I suggest you get it because it's pretty dope. We also have the return of readouts. Lady Bullseye is a contract killer with a secret identity, martial arts prowess, and a vendetta against the Ninja Order, the Hand. So, yep, she's got some history with the Hand, and also, by that measure, the Fist as well. Here we have Lady Bullseye on our rotating base. You can see she's, it's very simple. Black and white, that's what we got. And, if you want to include the lipstick, we've got some red as well. You see that design. She's got a bullseye on her forehead, kind of a bullseye on her left shoulder, and kind of a bullseye on her right thigh, outer thigh. And, it's pretty basic there, but it's true to the accuracy of the character. The hair is looking nice. She's got the, we'll call them chopsticks in her hair and holding her bun together. The head sculpt is pretty nice. We'll take a closer look at that momentarily, as well as the rest of the figure. Before we do that, though, we're going to check out her the accessories that she came with, starting with, of course, the Build-A-Figure piece. This is the torso for the Mindless One. It's crazy. She, as usually the females that are part of waves, they come with the largest pieces, and this piece is large indeed because it's so big that it comes in 2 sections. As you see here, we'll put this aside, and as we always do, when we gather all of the pieces up, we will, of course, look at that figure. She also comes with a katana, and I have to look. I know we've seen plenty of swords before, plenty of katanas before, but I think this is the first time we've gotten one of this design. I'd have to go check. It looks longer than the katanas that I'm recalling. I could be wrong. I know the last set of katanas we begin, or swords, I should say, have been shorter and of a different design. But this is molded in a silver plastic, and you see the hilt is painted brown. And the same goes for, she comes with a set of sai, and they are also of a molded in silver, and their hilts, their handles painted brown. And for the first time, we've gotten these little ditties right here, these fans that are weapons. You see the edges there for jabbing, slicing, and dicing. They're pretty nice. They're molded in silver, and they've got some like an off-white paint going on. So that's pretty cool. And this is great that I'm actually spending this much time talking about accessories with a Marvel Legend. You gotta love that. She also comes with a set of fists. So, yeah, this is by far the most accessories I've actually gone through for a Marvel Legend in quite some time. All right, now we can see a little bit closer look at our Lady Bullseye. And speaking of bullseyes, checking out that head sculpt, pretty nice. Like I said, we're basic. It's black and white with red for the lipstick, and it's still very nice using the digital print technology. Still makes for a very lovely visage. Looking at that hair bun, and you see the once again, I'll call them the chopsticks in her head holding the bun together. And that is like a reddish brown going on right there. Of course, like you know, the rest of the figure is just, black and white, basically. So, you see what it is. We got the striping. For me, the stripes are nice. They line up right when you talk about where the thighs connect to the torso. So that works out well. And, of course, we've got the pinless technology, arms and legs. So that's pretty cool, this new style buck. I kind of think that for this kind of character that the Black Widow buck would have been apropos. She's very agile, and it'd be nice to be able to get into some crazy poses. Especially with those weapons that she has. But this is what we got. Not complaining. This is still great. It was a good thing when we finally got that shriek body and got the pinless arms and legs. So like I said, no complaints here. As far as this figure is concerned, articulation wise, her head is on a ball hinge, so she can look up that far. She can look down very decently. You don't get much side to side. Be careful how you grip, because these could get damaged, bent, or anything. Talking about those chopsticks again. You can, of course, rotate 360 with the head. Shoulders, you can get into more than just a T-pose. Pretty cool right there. And, of course, you can 360 at those shoulders. She does have bicep swivel. Once again, double jointed, pinless. If I can get that other joint to go. There we go. Pinless elbows. You see the range there. She's got the swiveling wrist and horizontal hinge. That's on all her hands. She comes out of packaging with C grippers, as you can see. Even though she doesn't have butterfly joints, she can rear back this much and go forward this much. You knew your neck wasn't going to get a hand clap, especially with no butterfly joints, but still pretty decent. Her diaphragm, you're not going to get much going forward. She gets a little bit going forward, but not much at all going back. Is a different story, however. Look at that. It's pretty cool. She can give you side to side, and of course she can rotate hips. She can go out that much. It'd be nice if it could go a little bit further. She can get more than 90 with her kick and go back pretty decently. She's got the thigh cut, double jointed, pinless knees. I know I said some time back I was going to stop saying pinless, but sometimes you have to, because we occasionally get a figure that is pinned. So it needs to be, made a distinction. She can point her toe forward that far. Up very nicely. That's good. And she's got the ankle pivot, and you know what's coming up now. Holes, peg holes at the bottom of her feet. Here's Lady Bullseye with her fists, getting her dukes up. Here we have Lady Bullseye in a pose wielding a sai and her katana. And yeah, having the shriek body does give it a pretty decent range of motion, and with no gummy legs, some thickness to those legs, it is a lot easier to stand, especially when you get a female buck that's just has flat feet. And here she is with those fans, and I'm very interested in these accessories, seeing as how this is the first time we've gotten weapons accessories like this. Pretty nice. Gonna have a good time posing with these. Here we have Lady Bullseye flanked by a member of the hand on our left and a member of the fist on our right, both of whom she has history. And now here she is with Daredevil, current leader of the fist, and both the fist ninja and Daredevil are her fellow wave mates. And speaking of wave mates, it's time to bring in the rest of the figures that I've reviewed from this wave up to this point. We have on our far left Clea, and on our far right Luke Cage, Power Man. And so wrapping this one up, talking about the Marvel Legends, Marvel Knights, Mindless One Build-A-Figure Wave, Lady Bullseye. Very nice figure. As you can see, like I said, I'm going to have a lot of fun with this figure, especially with these fans. Pretty good. I think accessory-wise, definitely the best in the wave thus far, and highly impressive as far as Marvel Legends in modern times, current times goes, with the amount of accessories we got. An additional set of hands. Speaking of hands, I should mention that her right hand that came out of packaging, that's a gripper. It's not a C gripper, but it's that scorpion type of, or I should say that eagle's claw kind of grip. That's what more like it. Yeah, it looks like eagle's claw, and it's good for using a sai with. So yeah, it's not a true C gripper, but you can see that you can still use them. And because I've got, you see the fan that's in her right hand right now. So you do have that. Pair of side, these fans, a katana, which I'll have to see if I have to check to see if we've seen this particular katana before. But be that as it may, definitely a decent amount of accessories. And I'm loving it. The head sculpt, the portrait is beautiful. And of course, we've got the pinless everything. So it makes it very nice, very nice. She could have done with a little bit more articulation. I still think that she would have been better served with the Black Widow buck. Look what I've got her doing as is. So imagine if we had the Black Widow buck, how much more articulation and dynamic posing we'd be able to get with that. But this is what we got, and it's pretty good. So I am not mad at all. And I wouldn't be mad if you guys would like the video, share the video. I wouldn't be mad if you guys subscribe to the channel, for sure. And I wouldn't be mad in the slightest if you left comments below, criticisms, even if it's something that could potentially hurt my feelings. No, I wouldn't let my feelings get hurt. I think all criticism in these spaces are welcome. No matter what direction they come from. So you could do that for me too. If you want to be notified when I upload another video, there's a bell down there for you to do that as well. And looking at Lady Bullseye, I can tell you that she agrees with me when I said that's how it gets done.